All right. This is my review for The Boys, Season 5, Episode 3. All right. So, what I'll say is this this is a great season. Obviously, it's a series finale. So, every episode I think is going to be, should be pretty good. This was another great episode to me. Um, Something happened that I was really hoping happened. I wanted it to happen in the first episode, but I'm happy it happened now. Or I believe it might have been the second episode it was. But the point is, there is a soup who can like literally pop people's bodies just by doing this. And she's so overpowered that I'm like, they need to take her out because I'm every time I see her, I'm like, what excuse are they gonna give us that she's not gonna just take them out? Because she can, you know? Um so so yeah. I really like how they had her get taken out and by who. So yeah, this is just be spoilers for the episode. So I'm happy that it was Starlight. I think that was pretty kind of epic to see her do that. Just like just take her out quickly because she thought she just popped Huey. She thought Huey was gone. And I like that. I really do like that. I think maybe they could have did it in a different way if they wanted to really give us the feeling that Starlight felt. Maybe show like the blood splatter, and then let us hear Huey, and then come into the room, and then you see, okay, it was the invisible kid. So I like that. I like how they did that. How they had her get taken out. Also, I knew it. I was like, I thought that he was just gonna eavesdrop and he was gonna find out Huey took out his dad, the invisible guy, but he didn't. So well, I'm forgetting his name. Um, the Deep told him. So, but that was still nice too. I'm glad that he didn't waste any time. It was just like he just told them, and it made everything kind of all fall apart. One thing that I'm thinking about now is Starlight is not there anymore. She saves him, but then at the end, she's like, she doesn't want to be around him because it's too hard for her, but she wants him to be safe, but she leaves him away. Then she flies away, and now he's basically, it's not like he's unsafe. He's with a group of characters who could potentially protect them, but it just seemed interesting to me that she just saved them, but then she leaves because it's too much. But what if something happens now that she's gone? So, so it's always that little bit of conflict where people want to keep people safe, but then there's also their emotions involved. So interesting there. One thing is there's basically no more virus. I mean, maybe the virus will be made again, who knows? But we already know it's not going to work. I mean, it's only going to work on certain soups, on a good amount of them, but the point is, it's not what they thought it was going to be. And now they kind of made things worse because now Homelander is trying to be immortal, basically. He's trying to make himself even better than what he is now. All we can hope is maybe if he finds V1 or the first ever V, maybe he injects it into himself and has a conflict with what's already in his system, and he takes himself out. That would be such karma, and that would be actually a beautiful ending. That would be actually a beautiful ending. If it canceled itself out, he just became a human or something. That'd be pretty cool. Um, Other than that, what I will say is this: I really love that they gave us time to have his Butcher and it's not his son, but it kind of is. It's Butcher and Homelander's son. Like I'm glad that he had time to talk to him because that was such a great scene. Just having them talk to each other, just be around each other. I like their dynamic, and I mean Butcher says something, and Butcher always says this since season 1. He said that his wife was taken advantage of. Here's the thing: I'm not saying she wasn't, but actually, no, I can't say that because look, first of all, think about it like this: from what we've seen in season 1, it seemed like she really, really loved Butcher. And I don't think I'm not saying that she wouldn't be unfaithful. What I'm saying is actually I think that is what I'm saying. I think that she was faithful to Butcher, and I think that because Homelander is so powerful, how can you say no to him? So maybe she kind of played up the flirting a little bit so she doesn't get her neck snapped, and then one thing led to another, and you can't say no now because it's Homelander. He will literally take you out. So what I kind of was hoping when Ryan was accusing Homelander of taking advantage of his mom, I was kind of hoping in that moment, which was a great moment when he confronted him, I was hoping that maybe Homelander would say something along the lines of like, she wanted it, or something like along the lines of, like he did. He did. He said she came on to him. He did say that. But we don't even, do we believe Homelander? I just like, I want him to say something like that incriminates himself, like something like, I don't know. I just want him to say like something that incriminates him to show us that he did do something forcibly. But I mean, when we looked at the security footage that they showed, I believe season 1 or 2, she looked disheveled. She didn't look like a woman who just had a happy affair. She looked like someone who was like she just looked like it was a bad experience. Like it was like she looked traumatized. She didn't look like a party girl who just was unfaithful and she just looks like happy walking out the room. She didn't look like that. So I mean, I don't know. But to say that it wasn't any taken advantage of with the extreme power dynamics of Homelander, and if she says no, it's done, then that's yeah, no. So I do think she was taken advantage of for sure. But it just, Homelander is just such a interesting character. I'm not saying I believe everything he says, but he's not someone who just lies every day. I mean, he lies to the public, yes, but I feel like, I don't know. I just feel like I just feel like he's just not someone to just say a blatant lie. You know what I mean? But I want him to give us more of the truth about exactly what happened. You know, at least say, I don't know. But anyways, the fight between Homelander and Ryan was great. I like that fight. And there was moments that echoed Invincible when I was watching it. I was like, damn, this is like freaking Mark and Omni-Man right now. Just relax. And it was a great parallel. It was a great parallel because it's just the same writer, I believe. Same creator. So it's a very great parallel. Yeah, this guy's giving us some great stuff. A lot of great creations. So I want to look up an interview with that guy and see like how does he come up with these ideas, or who he's making it with someone else. Like, because that's just 3 great stories there. Walking Dead, Invincible, and The Boys. It's insane. So wow, this is amazing. But anyways, and when you look on Prime, Invincible's top 1 and then The Boys is top 2. Like his stuff is in the top, like no matter what. It's pretty cool. But anyways, yeah, that fight was great. I like that he did that last punch. Homelander, I just feel like he's been having like to get a lot of stuff out, and there was a part of me that maybe thought, is he gonna take out his son? But then I was like, nah, he's not gonna do that. He's gonna stop himself. But I kind of like that he did it, because now maybe Ryan is gonna fully be on Butcher's side to really take Homelander out. But yeah. But anyways, that's it. I don't want to make this too long. What else would I say? Is there anything else? Am I missing something? Oh, I like that Kimiko wants to still have kids after all this crazy stuff, because it just shows out there the characters are grown. They went through so much stuff, and it shows that she wants to grow with I'm forgetting his name, with Frenchie. And Frenchie's like, nah, you don't want to have kids, but now he's probably thinking about it, who knows. But I like that for them. But we'll see if they're gonna get that Hollywood ending, but I don't know, because it seems like everyone's getting taken out left and right. But that's pretty much it. I don't make this too long. It's Deja Know the Name. Spread love and light. And let's sign off with, since I'm excited about Mortal Kombat 2 and I still haven't watched any trailers, we're gonna sign off with a Get Over Here. Peace out.
Get over here.